34.8 million Americans are living with diabetes, according to the CDC, and with small changes and increased awareness, you can take control of your health, and in many cases, preventing developing the chronic condition. November marks National Diabetes Awareness Month, so we have ABC News medical contributor Dr. Alok Patel joining us now to share some more insights. Dr. Patel, it's always great to see you. We do often hear about type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So first, if you can just break down the differences between the two for us.
Totally, Whit. You know, when you hear the term diabetes, this is referring to the body having trouble controlling levels of blood sugar, blood glucose. And this usually is a result from insulin, the hormone that regulates glucose, not working properly. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition, so the body's not making insulin. And then type 2 diabetes is when you have insulin resistance. The body makes it, cells can't use it. That's usually the type that people think about when you're talking about weight, activity, and lifestyle. And type 2 diabetes is about 90% of the cases, with type 1 mostly being seen in young adults. But again, the numbers of diabetes are rising. The CDC estimating that over 1 million new cases will be diagnosed this year.
So what are some of the early signs of symptoms that people should watch for if they're at risk?
They can be kind of subtle. They can be symptoms such as increased thirst, changes in your appetite, needing to use the bathroom more. With type 2 diabetes, they could be poor wound healing, increased bruises, tingling in your arms or legs. People might hear this and say, wow, that sounds really subtle. And it is. The CDC estimates that about 9 million Americans may have undiagnosed diabetes, which is why knowing the symptoms is important, but so is making sure that you're getting those screenings from the doctor and you're getting in there and just checking those labs to make sure that you are not pre-diabetic or even have diabetes and don't know about it.
So for those who already have been diagnosed, what are the most important steps that they should take to manage their condition?
Depending on the type of diabetes you have, following those doctor orders, if you need to be taking insulin, if you need to manage your lifestyle, your diet, you need to be tracking your carbohydrates, these are all extremely important things to measure. But I also want to emphasize how important it is to make sure that you're moving, you're getting exercise, and you're following good dietary habits. Low on the refined carbohydrates and unhealthy fats, high on fiber, protein, and healthy fats. And also with type 2 diabetes, especially given how many lifestyle complications there can be, getting those regular checkups, looking at your kidney health, your vision, getting those A1C or blood sugar checks every few months are also critically important to make sure that you are on track.
Yeah, so such an emphasis on prevention here. So what's one simple thing that people can do today to improve their health and lower their risk of developing diabetes?
Move by any way possible. I don't care if it's exercise, running up the stairs, chasing your children, gardening, doing whatever you want. There's a pretty landmark study collating a bunch of data showing that if people move about 150 minutes per week and include managing good body weight and healthy lifestyles, they can reduce their risk of diabetes by up to 60%. So put it all together, if we're looking at this massively growing chronic illness in America, we have a lot of empowerment, Whit. So just get out there and move on this Sunday.
Get out there and move. You got it. All right. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. There, I knew you would dance for me. You always do. Dr. Patel.
I'm going to. I mean, you started singing. You started singing. What do you want me to do?
Impromptu. Hey, it's the stream. Anything goes here, right? Thank you, Doc.